I am the best baseball player on the pitch. Watch me go. 3. Hey! I told you I'm one of the best. Listen, let's not get into too much of that. We're in the base of operations entrance with my guy. Well, not my guy. With my girl, Sarah. We're chilling out here with Felicia over there. As you guys know, if you've been following the channel, that's my 2 girls that I've been doing my little thing with. But listen, we are back with another build video. Yes, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. You see that when you click that, yeah, gives you luck for the rest of your life. I'm telling you now, man, I've tried it and look at me now. My character is looking like the best in the world. But listen, if you enjoy my content, make sure you hit that like button and let's get, say, 100+ likes on this video, and I'll keep the content flowing throughout the week. I appreciate all the support, guys. I really do. We're so close to 9k subscribers. Let's get there, man. 300 away. Let's dive straight into this build. Now, you're probably looking at this like, oh, addiction, same old stuff, same old, boring, boring, boring. Fair enough. But listen, guys, some people, you know, they ain't got a clue how to make builds like this. And I'm being for real. I'm not just messing about. There's people that, you know, message me, you know, weekly about builds and how to make certain things. So today we're just going to be getting into, you know, how to make one of the hardest hitting SMG builds in the game right now. So the pieces that I would suggest, now this is what I go by. You don't have to copy this, but this is what I do. 3-piece Providence, 2-piece Sokolov, and 1-piece Grouper. And I'm going to go throughout the whole build and explain why you need these pieces. Also, I'm going to be going over the attributes and the stuff that you need on the gear pieces. But before we do that, let's get into the weapons that I'm using. You know why I'm using a shotgun and a Vector. You guys know. And if you don't, we'll get into that. But listen, it's a talent that I love to use in the game right now. And it just helps me out with my builds. But we got the Vector and the Super 90. Super 90 is hitting for 990k. Talent on here, we got Optimist. Everyone knows what this is now. I love this talent of shotguns. I just feel like it's one of the best talents to use right now in PvP on a shotgun. Vector, what do we have? Optimist as well. I love it on SMGs too. It's nice. That's what I like to use. We got 89k damage on here, you know, basically 90k, we're nearly there. RPM is nice on this Vector. You can get the other Vector, it's going to give you more RPM, but it puts the damage down a little bit. I just wanted to have this one because I feel like I'm still hitting hard, you know, and not just going straight for RPM. But the rolls on here are nice, decent. I would prefer crit damage instead of headshot damage there, but we can't do anything about that right now. So that's my weapons, that's the guns that I'm maining. You guys know I don't use pistols with this build, so let's get straight into the pieces. I'm sitting at 726k armor. So, mask, what are we using? We're using a Providence mask. What does this Providence piece give us? It gives us 15% headshot damage, which, you know, we're not too bothered about unless you're using, you know, a marksman rifle, or maybe if you want to go straight out headshot damage with the EB, but that's not what I'm doing today because my character is just wanting some juice, yeah? 10% crit chance, 15% critical hit damage. So that's what Providence gives you when you got all 3 pieces on, and that's very important. This is the important part of the build. So, core attribute on top, max weapon damage, we need that. Attributes on the bottom, what are we going to go for throughout this build? What are we choosing, guys? We're choosing critical hit damage and crit chance, alongside a mod slot, which will be putting crit damage. So that's what you got to look out for. These type of attributes is going to help out with the build a big amount. Trust me, it's going to help a lot. So that's what we got on the mask. For the chest piece, we're running another Providence, and we're using Unbreakable. Now, when your armor is depleted, it repairs 95% of your armor in PvE. In PvP, it repairs 50%. So just remember that, guys. The weapon damage on top, that's what we need. Crit chance, crit damage, max rolls there. I really am happy with this chest piece. So yeah, let's get on to the next piece. Sokolov holster. What have we got? We got max weapon damage on top, crit damage, crit chance, max crit damage. I'm happy with that. But guys, what does Sokolov give you? 2 pieces, it gives us 10% SMG damage and 15% critical hit damage. Now, what do we need, guys? We need that critical hit damage, and it's just giving us that extra 10% towards the main gun that we're using. I'm not complaining. So that's what the holster's for, and that's why we have chose to equip that, because my character is looking like the best. Listen, oh, I just can't help myself but to compliment my character, man. She just looks so lovely. But listen, knee pad, Grouper knee pad. What does it give you for having one? 15% critical hit damage. You can see where this is going now, can't you? Okay. Core attribute on top, weapon damage. Attributes on the bottom, crit chance, crit damage. This is what we need to get the people out of here. We gotta get them on the floor. Come on, man. You gotta get them out, yeah? Enough of that. Stop. Alright, second piece. Our second piece for the Sokolov, giving us that 15% critical hit damage. He's just come new to the game. He's fresh. Look at him. 15% weapon damage, armor regen, and max roll of crit damage. I mean, this glove I'm happy with. I don't need crit chance because I'm already sitting at the cap. We'll get into that in a second, but that's just the main thing about this glove. I don't need crit chance there. I could have anything else. Hazard, I don't know. But armor regen, I'm not complaining. So yeah, that's what we got on the glove. For the backpack, Providence backpack, which is our third piece for the Providence. We got weapon damage on top. Attributes, guys, can you guess what they are? Crit chance, crit damage, mod slot of crit damage. Straight up crits, guys. You want to be hitting as hard as you can. Alongside that, we're using Versatile, which is going to be amplifying our total weapon damage for 10 seconds when you swap in between your primary and secondary weapons. If they are 35% to enemies within 15 meters for shotguns and SMGs, you probably, heard me say this so many times because it's one of my favorite talents in the game right now, because I go on the block and I start shooting right now because I'm looking so fresh and I start... Listen. Alright. You guys tell me to shut up in it because I think I just need to stop. I don't know if I'm good at rapping in it, but yeah. Versatile. Swapping between the shotgun and the SMG. That's going to give us that extra buff of 35% weapon damage. For PvP, it is 25% to enemies within 15 meters. Yeah? So it's not 35% in PvP. Someone in my comment section reminded me the other day. They said, listen, Addiction, it's not 35% in PvP. You absolute idiot. How are you telling lies to the peoples? How dare you? Yes, I got told off in the comment section the other day. So, it is 25%, yeah? Sorry, guys, if I made that unclear. 25% to enemies within 50 meters for shotguns and SMGs. That's what Versatile is going to give us. I am not complaining. That's all I got to do is swap my weapons. You could go for Vigilance, but remember, guys, if you get damaged, you got to wait that 4 seconds so you can get your damage back. With this, you just got to swap your weapon. You could be getting shot, but you're still going to get this damage. That's why I like Versatile, and I'm happy with it at the moment. I'm not complaining. But yeah, for the skills, what are we using? Defender drone and a decoy. Why do I like to use a decoy? So I can put it down, run behind the truck in a DZ or conflict, pop my kit, and then boom. They'll be like, where's he? Where's he gone? Super ninja style. I'm looking fresh. I'm running hard. Listen, they can't catch me. That's what's important. That's what I like. Just as you're on low, we're really squishy. Pop that up. It's going to, take him a little bit more time to get us down. Fry him. Get him out with this build. I'm telling you, it is really nice. But also, guys, what I wanted to say is I've been doing a lot of conflict gameplay for my builds because I felt like my channel was just covered with DZ, gameplay, DZ, everything. DZ. And then people started coming to me like, yo, bro, why didn't you switch things up and do conflict? And I just thought, I don't really like conflict. But then I started to like it and I, showcase it for all my builds. So what I want you guys to do now is put it in the comment section. What do you prefer to see me play, DZ or conflict? And then for all of my builds, I'll do whatever one you say, okay? Cool. Now, for the stats, what are we getting into? Oh, when you look at these numbers, what do you see? Do you see, like, the high kings, the big presidents, and the people that are sitting all above us, like, we can't really get into contact with within 5 seconds? This is what I see, guys. I'm one of the top presidents in the game right now, okay? 60% critical. I'm just messing. Max crit chance, okay, 60%. That's the cap. That's what we need. No cap. That's what we need, man. We're gonna be hitting their max potentials, okay? Crit damage, 213%. Now, this is what's interesting. Having it this high with this build, you're gonna be absolutely ripping through people's armor. No joke of a lie. Squishy build, full damage, and you're hitting with these crits. You're laughing. You are laughing. And it's going to give you that extra 20% critical hit damage when you level this up. So you get that to 50, that's what you want to do. So that's an extra 20%. And then the rest, oh sorry, not to my clothes. The rest is from the mod slot. Now it's on my gun, it's a grip, and it comes from the firewall specialization. You unlock it in the tree at the base of operations. You can equip it to your gun. That's going to give you an extra 10% critical hit damage. Now that's 30% extra critical hit damage, not even on your build. Very, very long time. The only reason why I haven't released it is because, you see a lot of people using these type of builds and, all over YouTube and everywhere. So it's just like, there's no point in me showcasing it. But what I realized is every day there's a new player of the division. Every time there's a new player, there's questions. People want to know things that I haven't released that I know already. So, you know, I always got to show love to them guys, and it's not always just about showing love to the people that know everything in the game already, because there's beginners. So yeah, this build hits extremely hard. If you want to just be that DPS guy that runs out there and just tries to get them out ASAP, this build is for you, man. Straight up. I'm just saying, if you like SMGs, you could even change it up and go with the Lady Death, because obviously the Lady Death is going to be a better option. However, I did this build to suit people that, you know, are kind of new to the game, or just people that don't have the Lady Death in general, because not everyone has the Lady Death. You got to remember that. So I put these things into consideration when I make my builds. I do like to, you know, put some light on people that, you know, are struggling at the moment. So this build is straightforward, it's fun. Rip through that armor, have some fun, man. I'm telling you now, my character is tired. She's been running around a lot, so we're gonna get off. But listen, if you enjoyed this build, if you like my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification if you are new. Guys, why are you waiting to click that button? You know how important it is. It's gonna give you good luck. Trust me, I told you already. I don't know why it happens. It's always random people. It's not always the same person that gives me £100. It's random. Don't know what happens, but yeah, I think it's because I started subscribing to some people. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, change it from grey to blue, please. We don't want any grey. Do you see any grey skies in the game right now? Do you see any? It's all blue, okay? Blue skies, that's what we need. Smash that like button, 100+ likes, and guess what? I'm going to be dropping another build this week. Yes. Also, guys, we're going to be bringing back our series next week. So please watch out for that. Addiction Reacts. Yes, we're coming back. Builds for subs. So I'm going to be making builds for my subscribers again. We're just going to get back in the loop, guys. I really do appreciate all the support. It's been Division Addiction. See you later, alligator.